Okay, can everyone hear me? Okay, let's start. So, depending on where you are right now, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to everyone. I hope that everyone is doing good today. And of course, this is Chad Salazar, and it is my greatest pleasure to be here today. So, hello to everyone out there. Okay, so for today's stream, we are going to talk about the other PvE game mode of BountyKinds, which is the Bounty Hall. Okay, so this Bounty Hall right here. Okay, as well as the ongoing event here at the event hall. Okay, so it's going to be the Bounty Hall and the event hall. This will also serve like a refresher for the players who already know about the Bounty Hall and the Event Hall if some of you already know them. And of course, this will be like a small introduction for the players who are new to the game. Okay? And we are also gonna talk about how we can use the Bounty Hall for other purposes other than gaining rewards, right? Okay, so if you have any sort of question about this Bounty Hall right here or the game in general, please drop them down there in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. And so, let us now start. Okay, and for those who are new here, so this BountyKinds is a Web3 project where players can contribute to the shaping of the game itself with different kinds of game modes. So we have a lot of game modes such as a PvE and a PvP right here. So these are our game modes: the Bounty Hall, the BountyKinds board game, and the turn-based tactical one, the PvP one. Also, we do have a lot of unique NFTs. So these NFTs right here, okay? And I know a lot of them are amazing, if not all of them for you, okay? So with these types of game modes and unique NFTs, players are given limitless possibilities in exploring and enjoying the world that BountyKinds has to offer. Okay, now let's go back to the Bounty Hall and talk about it. Okay, so Bounty Hall is the latest game mode of BountyKinds. Okay, and sorry, Bounty Hall is wherein players are tasked to climb stages and floors, facing mobs and getting rewarded by defeating them. And in this game mode, you will face different kinds of enemies such as this these kinds of enemies right here, which are basically CPUs or just computers, and these are the enemies that we face in the map. And we can also face enemies such as the golem from the battle boss in the map as well. But more interestingly, you can also face Asterisk, Chloe, Jehan Dark, as well as Charlotte Queen. Yes, here at Bounty Hall. And because of that, you will be able to look at what they are capable of in a fight. Okay, so what are the requirements for a player to play here at Bounty Hall? Okay, here at Bounty Hall, you are only gonna be able to challenge the opponents if you have already the required user level for a stage. So this is the user level right here. This level right here, this is your user level. Okay, and just like in the arena, here at the Bounty Hall, you are also limited by your cost point limit. Okay, so the formation that you can use depends on your cost point limit. So this is the cost point limit right here. Okay, so my limit is 17. Okay, so you cannot just use high rarity NFT. Like I have these two rares right here. Let me show them to you. I have these two rares right here and I want to use it here at the Bounty Hall. So you cannot just do that. Okay, because if your user level is not enough, you will not have enough cost point limit if your user level is not enough, and you will not be able to use the high rarity NFT because they have user no, sorry, that was a mistake. They have their own cost point, okay? So that they have their own cost point. If you look right here, so we have here at the bottom, can you see those NFTs? There we go. So this machine right here, look at the top side, it has the green circle and the number. So that is the cost point of the NFT. So the higher the rarity of the NFT, the higher the cost point. So this one is just a common and it only has 4 cost point. Meanwhile, this one is rare and it is at 6. Okay, so the higher the rarity, the higher the cost point. Is that clear? Okay, so meaning it's important for you, the player, to raise your user level. Okay, user level before you even try challenging the bounty haul. Okay, so especially in the higher level of bounty haul, at the higher floors. So for example here, let's go at the higher floors right here, floor 6. Then let's see the 60 right here. So you will be facing these NFTs and they are quite high leveled because this is considered as high level. So that's why you need stronger NFTs, hence the higher cost point limit that you need, because you need stronger NFTs, right? Okay, so that's about it when it comes to just the requirements of Bounty Hall. Alright, now let's talk about the rewards. Okay, yes, this Bounty Hall do also have rewards. And if you look at my history of fighting here, the most prominent reward that you're gonna get are BWP and user level experience. Okay, and yes, you heard it right, user experience. It is the type of experience that goes to your user level directly, helping you raise your user level. Okay, so let me show you how you can get it. So let me go, I believe you can get here at floor 5 and then stage 50. So I will fight here. Let me use soul so that I won't lose. I will use my strong NFTs for now, just for the sake of showing you what I mean. There we go. Here are my NFTs. There we go. Alright, so confirm and then let's fight. So what I really just wanted to show you what the user experience looks like. Okay, so let's skip that and there we go. So this is the BWP right here and this is the user experience. So that's what it looks like. This is the one that goes to your level, the user level. Okay, so some of you might be thinking, oh, just 10 BWP. So some of you might be like that, but no, okay? So the reason why I only got 10 BWP is because this is my, not really the second, this is my second time of defeating them. So you can only get higher rewards, the high rewards on the first time of beating them. Okay, so you can only get the high BWP and the high user experience if you beat them once. So if you try to get the same reward again from the same stage, then you will only get small rewards. Okay. But well, another thing about this bounty hall right here is when the game was released, the user level was given to every 5th and 10th stage of bounty hall. So that would be the stage 5, stage 10, then we have the 15 and 20. Okay, but because there was an update that changed a lot of things here at bounty hall. Perhaps we can talk about it tomorrow, where I will talk about the updates that happened in the bounty hall or in the BountyKinds itself. Okay, so I don't know if it's still the same right here if you beaten it once. So if you beat, for example, stage 25 again, will you get the user experience or not? Okay, so if you know the answer, you can drop it down there in the comments so that we will be enlightened. And of course, it is very, very, very appreciated if you do. And I would like to say hello to everyone who is on stream. So hello Darren, hello Jackson, hello Levy, hello Emily, hello Thomas. Thank you for dropping in here at the stream. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay, now moving on. Okay, so we've talked about the rewards that you can get, the requirements, how to play it, right? But there is actually another way for us to enjoy or utilize this bounty haul. Okay, so what is it? Since this game mode offers different kinds of opponents, you can use this game mode to experiment on your NFTs. Yes, that's right, on your NFTs. You can try to change some combinations of NFTs that you have. So for example, I can put this and this, okay? Or you can experiment when it comes to formation and see how they are going to fight. After all, this game mode doesn't have the player opponents from it, so no PvP aspect. So you won't lose BWP if you lose. Alright, so if I want, for example, use it like this, so what's gonna happen if I place my NFTs like this? What if I place them like this? What if I place them like that? Okay, so you can experiment as much as you want. The only thing you're gonna pay, or not BWP, but small amount of FFE, as long as you're not doing it ridiculously too much in a day. Okay, so because remember, we have 3 free battles at the bounty hall every day. Okay, so you can use that. You can use that to experiment on your NFTs that you have. Okay? Okay. So for example, I want to really try this kind of combination. Right? So we have here the mass production model C81, a machine. Then we have here the minion devil, which is an Aleki, and then a minion devil that is an anima. All right, but before we look into it, before we take a look at what they are capable, or rather what they are, what's the logic behind this team, I want to show you something. So this one is gonna be at the arena. So I've created some experiments before I put it up the stream. So I'm gonna go here at the arena, and I want to show you a fight that I had in the arena. So let me go here at the arena, then we can look at the history and show you this one. So this fight, as you can see, I won here, and let me play the replay, and that should load it up. There we go. Okay, so what do we want to see here? First, I want you to look at the formation that I have, the way I placed my NFTs. Okay, so this one is in the front, and then these two ones are here at the bottom side. So why did I do that? Because I wanted my minion devils to prioritize this god NFT right here. Because out of all the NFTs that this person has, this one has the lowest health. That's why I wanted to get rid of it first. That's why I placed my minion devils right here, because I know that they attack the furthest enemy from them, so the farthest. Okay, and now I want you to notice one other thing for me. So look at the level of my NFTs. Can you see them? So all of them are level 20. But if we look at the level of my opponent's NFT, you can see that it's 30. This lycanthrope is 35, and this god is 30. So that's a huge gap when it comes to level, right? I know. Usually, what's gonna happen is that I will just be crushed. I will be crushed by this team because, oh, it's high-leveled NFTs compared to my low-leveled NFTs. But if you look at the fight, we just had defeated the god NFT, which I really wanted that time, right? So now we're down to 2 versus 3. So I still have my 3 NFTs and the enemy do have 2 NFTs. So how did I do that? So wanna take a guess? How did that happen? Okay, so while it is happening, you can take a guess of what's happening, why am I winning, or in some sort. Okay, so now we're down to do V2 and it looks like I'm gonna lose, or am I gonna lose? Let's see. Okay, so this is turn 4. This one will attack my machine right here, but it's gonna self-destruct using its passive and take down the other one. So what's gonna happen here? Okay, so this one, this lycanthrope will attack my own NFTs, which brings them to both low health. My NFT wasn't able to finish up this Lycan, and it attacked my NFT. It drops to 0, but its passive was able to save itself. Remember, every time a demon reaches its health to 0, there's a 50% chance that it revives and heals 1 health. And that's what happened here. It came in clutch. I was able to win. Okay, so that's how I won. But the question is, but how will you explain the level and such? Okay, so it was a high level. How did you able to defeat that NFT? The answers are... Okay, wanna take a guess? What are the answers? No one? Come on, I'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I saw one answer right here. So it was from Libby. She said it was strategy. By the way, hi Rachel, thank you very much. Thank you for dropping in here at the stream. So strategy. So according to Darren and Libby, it's strategy. Yes, it is strategy. And specifically, it was the positioning of my NFTs. So remember, I did put my devil minions to attack the enemy god. So that was my strategy right there. But that's not the only thing. I also used my weapon NFTs. Okay, so more into the weapon NFTs later. Okay, now let's talk first about the NFTs that I use, the character NFTs that I use in that battle. Okay, so first we have here the mass production model C81, right? And then I have these two NFTs. These were the two NFTs that I used against that battle. So these two devil minions. So what was my logic behind that? Okay, so the strategy is to let the tank, or this one, this mass production model C81, or the machine Earth, to tank as much damage as possible. Okay, and the rest would be done by the minion devils, and their job is to take out, okay, so take out priority targets. Okay, now going back to the machine right here. Okay, so I said, like, I know that I've talked about liking Earth Machine as a tank a lot, right? I know I've said it a lot, but why? Okay, some of you might be asking, why do you even like Earth Machine in the first place? And let me explain, okay? If we look around the white paper right here, so this is the white paper where you can find a lot of information about the game. You can check it out yourself if you want. But anyway, here at the white paper, this part that talks about the machine says that these NFTs, the machine, have the highest defense amongst all the tribes. Alright, so according to the white paper itself, machines are good at being defensive. Okay, and aside from that, so now we know that machines are good at being defensive, and now let's take a look at its element here. We'll see at the element that Earth NFTs abuse the defensive nature of their element. That means that Earth element is also focused at defense. So combining those two variables, the Earth, okay, the Earth element and the machine tribe, right? So if we take these two elements, then it makes it a really good at tanking damage from the enemies. And to give you some proof, going back here at the game, we can look at this NFT's HP and defense. Just look at its HP. Right now, it's level 20, it has 232 HP, and a defense of 32. Now, let's take a look at different NFTs who are also level 20. Okay? So, let's take a look at this angel right here. So, it is level 20, but it only has an HP of 124 and a defense of 16. Right? This is a water god, okay? Water god. Now, let's take a look at the other machine right here. So this machine right here has HP or health of 211, and then it has a defense of 26. So comparing it to my machine, the earth machine right here, you can see that they're really different, okay? So this one has 32 defense and this one has 26 defense. Though to be fair, look at the attack of this Ignis machine right here, 46 compared to my earth machine, which is only 39. But remember, what I wanted this earth machine to be is a tank, okay? And it was able to deliver it really well. High HP, high defense, okay? That's why I'm quite biased when it comes to the compared to the other machines right here. I'm quite biased when it comes to the combination of machine and earth. Okay? Okay, so that's why I'm quite biased with the tanking capability of this earth machine, okay? Okay, so don't judge me for it, okay? I have my proof. These earth machines are really good as tank. Now, moving on to my minion devils. I want you to look at their stats. Okay? Ponder about it. Look about it. So what is there to see? Okay? So I want you to compare it with something like this. So look at the stats right here. Then look at the stats of my minion devil. Okay? Okay. So if you look at it, you can see that their damage isn't high enough, right? Okay. So their damage isn't high compared to the other NFTs that we have. So this one has 49. Remember, it has 49 attack. And then this one has 63. And this one has 63 as well, and this one has 62. Okay? And these two only have 49. So, it's quite low. Why are you choosing them as damage dealers? Okay? Let me explain. If we look at their speed, their speed is 16 and 19. And if we look at the other speed of the other NFTs, this one is 9, this one is 10, this one is 11, and this one is 11 as well. So they are quite quick. These devil minions are quite quick, and that makes them able to attack first before their opponent attacks. Okay, so they have the advantage when it comes to attacking first. Okay. Okay, so aside from that, aside from the speed, I chose them because of the fact that they attack the farthest opponent from them. So as you have seen earlier, that they attack the farthest opponent from them, and that fact opens up a huge possibility when it comes to positioning. Okay? Okay, so more on to the other thing. And that other thing that I said earlier are the weapons. Yes, the weapon NFT. So I want you to look at the attack of this minion devil right here. It's currently 49, right? And if I click this one and then choose this one and choose to equip it to this NFT, okay, so what's gonna happen is that it's gonna increase. Oh, sorry, I misclicked there. Okay, let me go back there. Okay, so as you can see, it's now from 49 to 55 because it gives 12.5 attack and 15% defense. Okay, so that's very good for the this NFT right here because I was able to boost its attack more. So giving it more oomph when it comes to attacking. Okay, and another thing I want to look at is the element. Yes, as you can see right here, even this weapon NFT has an element. Look at this, dual sickle eleki. Okay, so aside from the fact that it gives 12.5% attack and 15% defense, it says here on the exclusive side that when equipped with Eleki's character, it gives critical plus 15. Right? Right. So if you match an character NFT, okay, with an element with the same weapon that has the same element, you are able to give additional bonuses for that NFT. So that is a very, very good combination. Alright, so let me equip this as well to my Earth one right here. Okay, so these three, along with their equipments, these ones, okay, they are the one that defeated those enemies that I had. So the level 30, 35, 30, which is compared to this 20, 20, 20 that I had, because of my positioning skills and because of my weapon NFTs, I was able to best even those NFTs with very, very high level compared to me. Alright, so that is the charm of weapon NFTs and positioning. Okay? Okay. Though, of course, I know I'm hyping up this kind of positioning right here, and I know some of you might, okay, I want this, I want that, so I'm gonna copy your positioning, I'm gonna copy your NFTs, I'm gonna buy the NFTs and their weapons. Okay, so be careful because this kind of that kind of positioning that I showed you also has a weakness. Okay, it can be countered. So if you can look at this other fight in the history we have here, you'll see how it can be countered. Okay, so I know that I'm not using the same NFTs, but this one that we're doing right here is essentially the same, even though I have the different NFTs. So the reason that I will lose in this fight is because of the opponent's positioning, which counters my positioning. Okay, and what is that counter? Okay, that counter is this machine earth right here. So this guy also has a machine earth, and he or she chose to place it at the back. Okay, and his or her damage dealers are in the front. Okay, and that is a problem for me because it forces my devil minions, these two devil minions right here, to attack the tank of the enemy team. And because of that, the opponent's damage dealer can steadily whittle down my NFTs one by one, as you can see right here, right? Okay, so that is the weakness of this composition. If your opponent knows what they are doing, and they know that a lot of people are doing double devil minion composition, then I will place my tank at the back line, and that way they will be able to counter your strategy, right? Okay, so again, just like any other strategies, this strategy can be countered, and of course this strategy from the enemy can also be countered depending on your positioning and the NFTs that you are gonna use. Okay, so of course you can try out different positions as well, so it's up to you what formation and strategy you are going to apply based on what your NFTs can do and what other things you have. Okay, so of course, if you want to try out those formations as well, but don't want to risk it in the arena just like I showed you, so because I did it on the arena, you can go at the bounty hall again. So you can go at the bounty hall and test out the different kinds of compositions and formations that you might want. All right. Okay, so you can choose to, again, you can choose different kinds of NFTs. If I want the triple beast, if for example I have 3 beasts right here, so let me search for beast. So for example, these are your NFTs. They are all level 20. For the sake of argument, let's just say they are all level 30. So what do I want here? How do I position my NFTs? So we know that Earth NFTs are defensives, so you might want to put this one in the front instead, or if you want, you can use the healing capabilities of the plant in order to be a sub tank, so you can receive some damage as well. Okay, so something like that. Or you can use this lycanthrope right here, since it is an Ignis, and Ignis is very good at attacking. That's why it must be protected from the front line. Alright, so you want it to be just hitting your opponents free from harm. That's why you want to put it far away right here. And that way, so these 2 scorpions are gonna attack this lycanthrope, and these 2 scorpions are, after that, if this one loses, these 2 scorpions will go ahead and attack this one instead. Alright, so your Ignis character, which is your strongest one when it comes to damage, are gonna be here as the last target. Alright, so you can do that. You can experiment here at Bounty Hall, try out what's gonna happen if I do this, what's gonna happen if I do that. So that's about it for one of the ways that you can use the Bounty Hall. Alright, and one more thing is information. Yes, there are more informations that you can grab from the Bounty Hall. Alright, so what is it? So I know that some of you doesn't know what Asterisk or a Chloe or Jihan or Charlotte can do, right? So who are they? Who are they? If some of you doesn't know, let me show you. So this one right here is Jihan Dark. Okay, this is Charlotte Quinn, this is a Chloe, and this is Asterisk. And trust me or not, these 4 NFTs are strong, really strong. Okay, so some of you might not know, oh, how are they fighting in the battlefield? I don't know what are their skills. So what am I gonna do? You can just go here at the Bounty Hall instead. Okay, so you can use the Bounty Hall to gather information about them, because there are stages in the Bounty Hall that allows you to fight them, and as you fight them, you can use that time to look at their skills. So for example, let's look at the earliest stages right here. So for reference, here you can find the following. So not there. Okay, so at floor 1 stage 5 will allow you to fight Charlotte Quinn. Okay, oh, I see a question right here. We have Jackson Steve. So how to start? Is it free? Okay, so thank you for the question. That's actually a very, very nice question. In order to play the game of BountyKinds, because this is currently at beta phase, okay, this game is currently at beta test rather, beta test phase 2, you are going to need a beta ticket. Okay, so we have here a beta ticket. Okay, so you can buy it here at the marketplace. All right, so you can buy a beta ticket here at the marketplace, or there's also another way you can get a beta ticket, which is from Zilly. Zilly is an app, no, not really an app, a site where you can do some missions, and as you complete missions and level up, you will be able to get beta ticket. Okay, so if you want more information about that, about the Zilly, you can join the Discord server right here, and you can read the Zilly articles about there, or you can just go here at the blog section and look for Zilly look for information about Zilly. So it's gonna be around here at the blog section. And also another way for you to start is by watching this. Yes, by watching this, because we actually have a giveaway. Okay, we have a giveaway just for the viewers right now. Okay, so all you have to do is comment what kind of content you would like to see. Okay, so if you are lucky and you are one of the 3 people who are gonna get 1 beta ticket, and 300. Okay, 300 FFE. It's gonna be an FFE ticket worth 300, and that is a very, very, very good one. Okay, so all you have to do is comment down there in the comment section what kind of content you would like to see from us. Okay, so just comment that in order to join, and that way you have a chance of getting the beta ticket for free. Okay, so that is one way for you to know, one way for you to enter the game for free. Okay, now going back, so this is the stage 5 Charlotte Quinn. So floor 1 stage 5, and then also at floor 1 stage 8. Okay, right here there is asterisk. Okay, so there's asterisk right here, so I want to burp, sorry. Whew. Okay, here at floor 1 stage 9 we have our Chloe. Okay, so this is a Chloe right here. And finally, at floor 1 stage 10, there is the Jihan Dark. Okay, and I know that some of you might be thinking, so wow, it's quite easy for me to see those opponents, so how does that work? All right, so I know that some of you might be thinking, whoa, so it's that easy for me to encounter these NFTs? Yes, so you can encounter them here at the starting place. Okay, so if you want to look at the capabilities of Jihan Dark, we can go ahead and look at it. So how are we gonna do it? So let me just use these NFTs right here, so that, not there, maybe this one. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just enter the game, and as we enter the game, as we fight Jihan Dark, you can just click her right here. Okay, just click this one right here, so bottom right, just click Jihan, and then click skill, click character, and there we go. You will see all her skills. Okay, so that same goes for the other ones, the Chloe, the Charlotte Queen, and then the asterisk. But first, let's take a look here at Jihan Dark. So her passive is Healing Blade, that whenever she attacks a target, there is a 50% chance to restore 5% of max HP to all allies except the caster. So she heals. Okay, so there's a 50% chance every time she attacks that she will heal her allies. And if the target or the target allies has the resuscitation buff, additional restore of 10% max HP. Alright, so that's very, very good. That's just a passive though. Let's look at the normal attack. The normal attack is rotate and sweep the enemy with a sword strike. It deals 100% elemental damage and grants a shield equal to the 50% of the total damage dealt, lasting for 1 turn. Okay, so if you don't know that attack that she does, okay, so I want to show it to you. I want you to see it in person. Okay, so let's wait for her to attack. There we go. Her attack hits everyone. Okay, every one of the NFTs. Or your NFTs. Okay, so that is really, really good. It attacks all your opponents, and the fact that it shields the whole team, okay, shields her whole team based on the damage that she dealt on all the NFTs. Okay, and that's really, really good. Okay, so okay, now let's look at her final skill, basically her ultimate. So dance a deadly waltz, swiftly attacking each enemy. So again, it will damage everyone and deal 135% elemental damage to them. And after the waltz, a divine light shines upon all allies, granting them the resuscitation buff for 3 turns. So that is the resuscitation buff that we see from the Healing Blade right here. So she buffs her allies so that when she heals, she will heal additional 10% max HP. That makes Jihan a really, 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 really good support character. Okay, is that clear? So let's see if I'm gonna win this one. Are we gonna win this one? So I guess I'll just skip it, and I did not. Okay, so see, I did not lose any BWP from losing at the bounty hall. So this is, you can consider it as a safe space to try out different combination of NFTs. Okay? Okay, so that's about it for the bounty hall itself. So I've told you how to play bounty hall. I've told you the requirements for you to play it. Okay, I've also talked about some tactics, the other ways you can use the bounty hall, and the way that you can get information about other NFTs. Now let's talk about the other thing that I've talked about, which is the event hall right here. Okay, so this event hall is, well, an event. And to see the details of the event, let's head to the blog post that talks about the first bounty hall raid battle. Okay, so this is the first bounty hall raid battle. Allow me to send the link in the comment section. Okay, so that is the blog post. If you want to read it, you can go ahead and read it. Okay, so what is in here at the event hall? So the event period is here. Let's read it. So series 1, it says here that it has already ended to April 25th to April 29th. Series 2 is April 29th to May 3rd. So looking at the date right now, it should still be ongoing. And for series 3, it's from May 3rd to May 7th. Okay, so May 3rd, 3 p.m. UTC to May 7th, 2:59 p.m. UTC. Okay, so it's this series 3 is still upcoming. So series 1 has already ended, series 2 is still ongoing, and series 3 is upcoming soon. So very, 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 very soon. All right? Okay, so let's go back to the game and check out what really is the event hall. And here in this hall, you will see a floor. And in this floor, you can see stages just like in the bounty hall. Okay, but the only difference is the fact that this goes up to only 6. So unfortunately, this account hasn't reached the stage 6 yet, because honestly, I cannot reach stage 6 with this account, but it can only go up to stage 6. Okay, so just stage 6. Then is it gonna be easy? No. Okay, it's not gonna be easy, because as you go nearer to stage 6, this one right here, this stage 6 is the hardest. You will find yourself fighting stronger and stronger opponents. Okay, so let me try one. Let me show you, just to show you. Okay, I will use my strongest combination of NFTs just to show you what I meant by that. All right, so where are you, my lycanthrope? Oh, no, this one. Okay, so just let me show you. Okay, let me show you how this fight will go. All right, so as you can see, these NFTs are level 75, 40, 40. Okay, I have 56, 56, 40. Okay, so the problem really here is the Charlotte Quinn. Okay, so let's see if I'm gonna win. This one right here will attack this one, then this one should attack this one. There we go. Then this one right here will attack this one as well. So that goes good. So let's just skip it to the result. And yeah, as I expected, I didn't win. Okay, so don't underestimate the event hall. There are strong enemies. That's why you might need some really, really good NFTs. But of course, if you're a beginner, you can just play this one right here. So this one is quite forgiving and quite beginner friendly, the stage 1. Okay, so you might be thinking, so what will I get from that? Because according here, there are no rewards, right? Okay, so as you can see here, I wasn't able to get any form of rewards. Alright, so what do I get from this event hall? Okay, so if you don't know, so defeating the stages give us event points depending on what stage it is. Going back to the event hall, sorry, not event hall. But the Bounty Hall Raid Battle event, the blog post, you can see the number of points that you can get if you win a stage. So if you win stage 1, it's gonna be 1 point. If you win stage 2, it's gonna be 2 points. If you win stage 3, you're gonna win 3 points, etc, etc, okay? And so on. Since this is a raid battle, this is actually something that all players have to work hard for, okay? And because of that, players are tasked to collectively get at least 10,000 points in order to receive some rewards from the game in the form of FFE points, okay? So this series 1 has already ended. So currently we have series 2, which is ongoing. So sorry, these players are required, or us, sorry, I forgot that I'm actually also a player. So us players are required to get 10,000 points collectively, okay? So this is something that's supposed to be for all the players. Collectively get at least 10,000 points to receive 1,000 FFE point, okay? And the FFE reward of an individual will depend according to their contribution. So it's like the C2E rewards, alright? So your contribution to the points will depend how much FFE you will get. So it's very, very, very similar to C2E rewards. Additionally, the rewards will also be given to the players with the highest contribution for each stage, okay? And these rewards ranges from jump cards, so jump card plus 2, 3, okay, to yellow spheres. Yeah, that's right. From jump cards to Archie spheres to the yellow spheres. They also have jail vouchers right here. So for example, let's say that you're able to do a lot of stage 1 right here. So you can play the stage 1 again and again and again and again, and eventually you became the top contributor of stage 1. Then if that's the case, then you will be able to get in stage 1 series 2, you will be able to get the jump card plus 2 and 6. So you will be able to get 6 jump card plus 2. Alright? So that's very, very good because you can use it on map to escape some tough places. Alright? Alright. Now let's move on. Okay? So that's it for the event we have right here. So please, I'm asking the players, I'm telling you, let us grind together, let us work together to reach the goal points so that we all can be rewarded with FFE. Because again, this is a raid battle, alright? A raid battle, and if we reach these 10,000 points, 50,000 points, 100,000 points, we will be able to get a lot of FFE points. And of course, because the rewards depends on how much you have contributed, there is no worry about the amount of FFE that you have spent. Because if you have spent a lot of FFE, then it means you got a lot of points. If you got a lot of points, then you will get a lot of rewards, right? Okay, so let's work hard together and reach the goal point so that we can be rewarded. Okay, so that's about it for the event hall and the bounty hall. Alright? But before I end the stream, I will announce again the giveaway. In case some of you has not seen it, there's a giveaway. You can be one of the 3 winners that will get 1 beta ticket. That's right, 1 beta ticket as well as FFE ticket worth 300 FFE. All you have to do is participate in the comment section and comment what kind of content you would like to see from us in the future. Okay, so don't pass this up because 300 FFE, come on, 300 FFE, 1 beta ticket. You can choose to sell your beta ticket, or you can give that beta ticket to a friend that is interested in the game, right? Okay, and with that, we have reached the end of our stream. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope that I was able to help you understand what you can do at the bounty hall aside from just getting the rewards. Alright, So I've shared to you what you can do, what are the information and the tactics that you can do at the Bounty Hall, aside from just getting the BWP and the user experience, right? And tomorrow, yes, tomorrow I will stream as well. We'll talk about the recent updates of the game. Okay, a lot of updates have happened in BountyKinds, and we're gonna talk about how it was able to affect everything in the game. Alright, so everything and everyone in the game. Because honestly, I was also affected by how the game has been updated. So we're gonna see if it's a good thing or is it a bad thing. We're gonna discuss that tomorrow. Alright? So, of course, if you want more updates and announcement about the game, you can check out these different kinds of social media platforms that we have. This is X or Twitter. We have a Discord server as well. So if you want to get some interaction from the people, we have a community right here at the Discord server. If you have some problems about the game or if you have some questions, just drop them down there. All right, a lot of people will answer you, I assure you that. Also, we have the Telegram right here and the Facebook page. If you are listening from Facebook right now, if you are listening or watching right now, then this is the Facebook page that we are using. All right, so again, this is the end of the stream. This is Chad Salazar. Thank you very much for watching and see you on the next stream, which is tomorrow. So yeah, bye.